Hello everyone and welcome back to another CIR League race recap. This is race 8 at Canada and I qualified third, as the horrible sounds already start to go. So yeah, I qualified third, which was my best ever qualifying next to Monaco. We'll just go straight into the race without any hesitation. So here is my onboard view. We'll just wait for the red lights to come on as the last man on the grid lines up. There's actually no lights, I don't know why. Anyway, here we go into turn 1. Was the Williams right next to me at turn 1. Slight contact, I felt like I gave somewhere enough space, I guess. Yeah, it was on the limit. Didn't want to have a repeat of Austria. He hit me a bit there, but thankfully I didn't spin off there. And then in this corner, I didn't expect him to actually go for it because I was like half a car length ahead, or even almost a full car length ahead. And he still went for the move, and we barged wheels, and he punted me off onto the grass. I tried to rejoin on the track safely, but I didn't regain my position, which would have been unfair anyway, but still, you know, I was getting punted off. I felt like that was my position. So yeah, I stayed behind him for the longest time ever. Actually, I was planning on doing a 2-stop. Before this race, it was actually, if the temperatures were high, I would go on a 2-stop. If the temperatures were low, I would go on the 1-stop. There were, I don't know, they weren't too high for me, so I went for with the 1-stop. The tires were still degrading like hell, and I actually thought of doing a 2-stop anyway, but in the end I didn't do it. I was actually losing a lot of time to him in the first stage, and then in the second stage of the first stint I started to catch up to him, but I didn't pass him anywhere. I stayed behind him for a long time. I actually tried to find any gaps anywhere at all, but there was just nowhere to overtake really, and I don't know, he also cut the corner there, so he gained a few tenths again on me. I think he just went into the pits, yeah. Again, I tried to like put my nose in there, but again here, like just showing myself, but he was having none of it. He went straight on into the pits, and I actually ruined my line there because I didn't think he was going into the pits at in that lap. So then that's me just cruising around. Just go back a bit because obviously that's my teammate who already pitted, and he's now right behind me. And you know, he already pitted, so I just went straight on and into the hairpin to let him through here. And we're now coming up to a back marker, which was quite early in the race. Well, we were halfway through, but so as you can see here, he lets my teammate pass quite easily. He goes to his normal racing line, which is fair, and then I expected him to actually let me through on the straight. Like, I'm literally right behind him. He must have like the blue flag still in his upper left corner, but he just, I don't know what he was trying to do here. He even goes back to his old line after, like, it looked like he was going to let me pass on the outside, so he went to the inside and then went back to his line. I was so frustrated here, like, I called him many different words at this point. I was so angry. Like, he was not getting out of my way, and he was still like swerving all over the place, and I was like desperate to just get in front of him. And I don't know if I can see his on board, but he just is like, what the fuck is this? Almost hits me in the rear. I know I don't know what he was trying to do. I don't know if that was on purpose, or I don't know what his intentions were, but he was not getting out of my way anywhere, and then he was swerving around on the track again, almost brake checks me, and I was so done with him. Like, I was actually at that point I was like, if I hit your rear end, you smash your rear wing off, I wouldn't even care, even if I get a penalty. Like, I was so cross. But yeah, I still kept my P2, so nothing happened there. This is where I finally made my pit stop. I rejoined in second place, which was quite a surprise, and quite, like, I think I was 5 seconds ahead of Dominic, who was right behind. Wait, no, oh wait, no, they were still still needed to pit. Oh, we'll just skip through when, yeah, here's when they pit, and I'm right in front of him by 5 seconds. Or like at this point it's probably like 2 or 3, but I regained, or I got P2 with like 5 seconds after he stopped. So he was getting on me quite fast because obviously I was he was on newer tires. We were on the same fuel load because we were both going to the end, of course. I'll just skip through to the part where he finally passes me. Oh well. He was looking for some gaps. I almost slid wide there, and this is where the problems began for me, because I got increasingly braking wear, and I don't know if it's at this part, but he gets his nose in again, and yeah, there it goes. My front brakes failed. First it was the front left, and well, I still thought, you know what, it's a minor problem. I still thought I could hold on to P3, but here it's just so unbalanced, and my car just spins out. I thought I was going straight through to rejoin the track, but no, my car wanted to spin again, and this is just now a fun little compilation for you guys to watch while I spin uncontrollably. Here I could still maintain it a little bit, but Camille right behind was catching me at an immense pace, of course. And I even got through these corners. It's quite a surprise to me, and yeah, he's just locking up everywhere. The front left is not responding. My front right is locking up, but my front left doesn't do anything. And here again, I tried to brake as little as possible to reduce the load on the rear brakes. I was just spinning everywhere. It felt like my brake bias was on 30 on the front and 70 on the rear, which is kind of the case since the front one of the front brakes wasn't responding. So I guess you could say that's kind of accurate. And yeah, Camille passes me. I almost rejoined right in front of him. Thankfully, no contact there, and this is where I thought my race has ended. But thankfully, it was only a sideways hit, not forwards or rearwards. So my race was already over. So in the end, it doesn't really matter. Then the back marker here sees me. I don't know exactly who this is. I think it was his name. Richard. So he passed me after I go off. And here is where things started going. He wants to let me by again because obviously he has blue flags. I just went straight into his. I can laugh about it now, but at the time I felt so sorry for Richard. Even now I still do. Like I'm happy he still got a point at the end of this race, but I was going nowhere. If I can get my yeah. There he goes by, and yeah, I'm trying to keep my steering wheel straight to not spin again, because if I would have spun I would have gone into him anyway, and I actually didn't expect him to go straight on like that. Like, I thought he was going wide. I was kind of expecting that, but I didn't think he would go completely off the track, because before I hit him he's still off the track, and well, that was very stupid, but I had no braking at all. So still desperately trying to cling on some points. I go into the pits to repair whatever is damaged, and obviously rear brakes, and bang, rear wing gone. And at this point I couldn't care less anymore. I knew my race was over and I stopped it. And here comes Richard with he also spun here going into the pits, but yeah, he doesn't have a rear wing, so I'm actually happy I didn't cause him any suspension damage. I believe, I'm not sure. It was not bad, too bad of a hit, but I'll just go with him here. Seems to be fine for him. Okay, cool. I still ruined this race a bit, but I don't know if he could have gone any more if I hadn't hit him. We'll now go on to all boards of different people that are maybe a highlight, and oh, this was still at the start. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, we'll look at from bird's eye view, at least that's what I hope, but I'm not getting one, of the start of the race. I think there was contact. Yeah, there was a Sauber spinning. I don't know why or how. Oh, the Sauber just braked too late and then hit the. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. It's a tight first corner. That's understandable. Don't know what else happened here. Yeah, that's me going off. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't see this on my screen. Who is that? Oh, Benz. It was Benz. Okay. It's quite. Oh, yeah, it's very tense here. He already lost his rear wing, it seems, and then don't know why he's going straight into the path of the Jaguar, but they both hit each other and he just goes flying. He's upside down, and thankfully he can still continue. I think he got fourth in the end of the race. That's insane. And yeah, his the camera is completely squashed as well as his rear wing. I didn't see that part. That was quite interesting. And someone requested me to go to 2680, where things started to go wrong for a particular guy, particular person. I think it was, yeah, it was definitely this guy. It was a Sauber at least. We'll just go go with him, and I think you will see it soon. Engine failure, and I don't know what position he was running at the moment. If I can get him, yeah, he was on course for points, and he gets the worst luck you can get in league racing, and that is a blown engine. And I saw him at the side of the track, and I thought he ran out of fuel maybe, but then it was, after I saw the replay, it was apparent he got, no wait, never mind, I don't know what I'm saying. He was literally smoking out of cars. Of course, he wasn't running, he really didn't run out of fuel, but yeah, when I saw his car first, his smoke still had to pop out, or I didn't pay attention to it, so I thought he was running out of fuel. Then when I got closer and saw the smoke, he felt very bad for him. And then the worst was yet to come for myself. Yeah, that's pretty much it, basically. My teammate won by a huge margin again. I'm letting the team down so badly. Oh, that was the wrong. In the end, he won the race. So I was doing donuts again. Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, this guy, Raymond. He finished 5th, sorry, not 4th. I'm all over the place in this video. He finishes. I think he had brake damage as well, and that's a huge impact. Lost both his rear tires, but he had an early on shunt and still got points. So I should have actually gone podium here, but I was too stubborn with the brake setup. And oh, that was that. I believe. I don't think there's any more show. At least I hope so. And now, like I did last time, we'll go to the next round, which is Nürburgring. I haven't made a setup for this one. We'll just see how it goes.
Northwest of Koblenz, the Nürburgring combines short straights with a challenging combination of slow, medium, and fast turns. Whilst the new Nürburgring pales into insignificance compared to the original Nordschleife circuit, the fatalities of yesteryear more than justify today's safety standards, which render the old 14-mile loop redundant.
I don't know. I'm just fooling around with the setup at this point. I don't even have any fuel or tire wear on or fuel consumption. So yeah, I'll do 2 or 3 laps. Just maybe 2. I don't want to make this video too long. Just see how it is. It was only in 2002 that they remodeled the track. So we still have to go through those first 2 corners. I think those are actually more my favorite than the one they made the year after. But it was also mainly to reduce crashes, because there were a lot of those when that corner was still around. But I don't think the new chicane prevented any either, so because obviously it was a higher braking point, and with everyone on cold tires at the start of the race, there was also still accident. So it doesn't matter what you do to this track. And I'm not really comfortable with the setup I just made in like a few seconds. But that's because I didn't set up most of the other stuff, except only the bars. So I'll just do 1 fast lap. We'll have done 2 laps. 1 out lap and 1 fast lap. I don't know what I should aim for. I think a 120 should be a fine anchor time. I definitely feel very slow. I'm understeering everywhere. This chicane is not going to be very easy either. That is a 120, exactly what I predicted, a 120.0. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be good enough, but... Oh, my invulnerability was on. Okay. Anyway, that was it. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.